Aquarius, something massive is stirring in the heavens. November 9th, 2025 isn't just another day. It's a cosmic checkpoint. A day when three rare astrological events align for the first time in centuries. These energies carry the vibration of revelation, rebirth, and recognition. If you've felt restless, emotional, or suddenly awake at odd hours, it's because your higher self is preparing for what's coming. This isn't coincidence. It's cosmic choreography. The universe is orchestrating a moment so powerful that even skeptics will feel it in their bones. So stay with me till the very end, because in this video, we're unlocking the three rare cosmic events you must see to believe. Each one holds a divine message that could shift your destiny forever. Cosmic event number 1. The Solar-Neptune Gateway opens the veil of destiny. Aquarius, the first event shaping November 9th, 2025, is the Solar-Neptune Gateway, a rare celestial alignment where the radiant sun in Scorpio forms a trine to mystical Neptune in Pisces. This is no ordinary transit. It's the moment when the light of consciousness meets the ocean of dreams, when your logical mind and divine intuition merge into one seamless current. Astrologers describe it as a gateway of transcendence, a bridge between the seen and unseen realms. And for you, Aquarius, it activates your 12th house, the sacred chamber of spirit, hidden wisdom, past lives, and the collective unconscious. This is where destiny whispers before it shouts. In this vibration, the veil between worlds thins so dramatically that even the most skeptical part of you begins to feel something higher at work. Subtle sensations, goosebumps for no reason, waves of emotion that come and go like tides, déjà vu, prophetic dreams become your new normal. These aren't random occurrences. They are cosmic confirmations that your soul is online and receiving higher frequency information from your future self. You may start noticing patterns that repeat like secret codes. Numbers such as 1111, 222, 333, songs that seem to answer unspoken questions, or strangers who deliver the exact message you needed that day. Each synchronicity is a breadcrumb from the universe, leading you toward the timeline that was written for you long before you were born. This Solar-Neptune Gateway awakens your clairsenses, your inner radar of truth. Clairvoyance, seeing, clairaudience, hearing, clairsentience, feeling, and claircognizance, knowing, become amplified. You might close your eyes and suddenly see flashes of the future, or feel an emotion before someone speaks. Don't brush it off as imagination. It's calibration. Neptune's energy dissolves barriers that once limited your perception, allowing you to access the divine intelligence that flows through every heartbeat of creation. You're learning that intuition isn't fantasy, it's your soul speaking in the only language it knows: energy. During this period, your body becomes a tuning fork for light. You'll feel drawn to water, to music, or to moments of deep silence. You might crave solitude more than usual, or feel exhausted around chaotic people and places. That's not antisocial behavior. It's spiritual maintenance. Your aura is being rewired to carry more voltage. If tears flow unexpectedly, let them. They're part of the purification. Neptune rules release, and the sun's illumination now exposes emotions that were buried too long. It's as though the universe is rinsing your energetic field clean so that inspiration can rush in where confusion once lived. Old versions of you begin to dissolve, identities built on survival, obligation, or fear. The parts of you that pretended, people-pleased, or hid your truth are melting away under this solar light. What you once called loss now reveals itself as divine alignment. Every door that closed was protection. Every delay was recalibration. And now, clarity arrives not through struggle, but through surrender. You may suddenly understand why certain relationships faded, why some dreams paused, why silence lasted as long as it did. Each pause was a preparation for the rebirth that this gateway brings. Spiritually, this is a soul mission download. Some Aquarians will experience it as a powerful dream, others as a surge of knowing that changes everything. You may wake one morning certain about your purpose, or receive a creative vision so vivid it feels dictated from beyond. Write it down. Speak it aloud. The Solar-Neptune current responds to intention expressed through vibration. The energy also magnifies compassion and empathy. You'll feel called to help, heal, or guide others. But remember, this new compassion doesn't mean self-sacrifice. It means leading from spiritual maturity, where love flows without depletion. Boundaries remain holy, even when your heart expands. Because Neptune blurs what's false, truth becomes unmistakable. Illusions around you, whether in relationships, career, or self-image, dissolve like mist under sunlight. At first, it may feel destabilizing. You may not know who to trust or where to focus. But stay centered in faith. What disappears was never meant to last. What remains will glow with authenticity. The deeper invitation of this gateway is trust. Trust in divine timing. Trust in invisible architecture. Trust that your future is already written in light. The mind will want to know how and when. Neptune reminds you, faith precedes form. Reality rearranges itself only after you choose belief over doubt. So if you feel foggy, emotional, nostalgic, or as if time is bending around you, don't label it confusion. It's recalibration. You're moving through an energetic detox that clears interference between you and source. Spend time near water, meditate, journal your dreams, and allow silence to speak. The quieter you become, the louder destiny gets. By November 9th, when this alignment peaks, something profound crystallizes within you. The questions that haunted you begin answering themselves through synchronicities. You realize that your intuition isn't guessing, it's remembering. You stand at the threshold between what was and what's next, aware that your old story has dissolved and your new one is already unfolding. The Solar-Neptune Gateway marks your rebirth as a conscious creator, Aquarius, the moment you stop chasing proof and start embodying faith. So when the world feels surreal, when your heart trembles with both awe and uncertainty, remember, you're not breaking down, you're breaking through. This is the veil lifting. This is destiny revealing itself. This is the light you've been preparing to hold. Cosmic event. Number 2. Uranus Activation. The quantum shock of awakening. Aquarius, if the Solar-Neptune Gateway was the dreaming, this second event is the awakening. When Uranus, your ruling planet of innovation and liberation, synchronizes with Jupiter's harmonic resonance, the cosmos releases a frequency so rare it's been called the quantum shock of awakening. This is the thunderclap that follows the whisper, the flash that splits the clouds. Where Neptune softened your boundaries and opened your inner vision, Uranus now electrifies that vision into motion. It's like the universe flipping a cosmic breaker switch and flooding your field with pure possibility. A collision of forces. Lightning meets expansion. Uranus governs revolution, technology, and divine disruption. It shatters what's outdated, so truth can breathe again. Jupiter governs wisdom, abundance, and expansion. It magnifies whatever it touches. When these two giants vibrate in resonance, reality bends, timelines speed up, miracles start moving faster than logic. Astrologically, this activation surges through your 2nd and 10th houses, the sectors of purpose, profession, and prosperity. That means this energy doesn't stay in your head, it manifests in your world. Sudden opportunities, surprise job offers, collaborations that appear out of nowhere, or financial shifts that feel almost supernatural. All of these are possible signs that the quantum shock has struck. Some Aquarians will feel the urge to completely reinvent their work, relocate, or launch the vision they've been hiding. Others might be catapulted into leadership roles they didn't expect, but were secretly built for. This is Uranus's way of saying, you were never meant to follow trends. You were meant to create them. The shockwave within. But the most powerful revolution won't be external. It will happen inside your nervous system. You may feel energy surging through your body like static electricity. Sleep patterns could change, your appetite might fluctuate, or your tolerance for negativity could vanish overnight. This isn't anxiety, it's calibration. You're learning how to operate at a higher voltage. Uranus is upgrading your circuitry so your body can hold the next octave of light. If you feel emotionally overstimulated, ground yourself in the earth. Walk barefoot. Eat grounding foods. Rest more than usual. Because your aura is expanding faster than ever. An integration takes both stillness and movement, like lightning grounding into the soil after it strikes. Relationships may also undergo sudden realignment. Some will fall away without explanation. Others will deepen instantly. Don't resist. Uranus removes what no longer vibrates at your new frequency. People who drain your energy, who fear your growth, or who cannot celebrate your awakening will simply drift out of orbit. This isn't loss, it's energetic precision. The universe is making room for your future allies, those who share your wavelength, who push you toward brilliance instead of comfort, the moment of permission. For the chosen ones, this event feels like a cosmic announcement. It's your turn. For years, you've been gathering wisdom, healing old wounds, and questioning everything that didn't align with truth. Now, the universe grants permission to build. You're no longer preparing, you're implementing. Every lesson, heartbreak, and delay was training for this launch window. And because Uranus rules technology and innovation, some Aquarians may experience major digital or global visibility. Your voice, your message, or your creative idea could suddenly reach thousands, even millions. It will feel as though destiny just opened a door you didn't even knock on. Yet behind the excitement, there's sacred responsibility. The quantum shock of awakening reminds you that freedom and purpose are twins. One cannot exist without the other. You can't cling to the past and still evolve into the future. So if there's anything you've been holding on to out of fear, an outdated identity, a stagnant job, or an emotional attachment that limits your light, November 9th will expose it. You may be asked to release it instantly. Uranus demands liberation, and Jupiter blesses whatever you release with expansion. Letting go becomes the magnet for miracles. Timeline acceleration. In this frequency, manifestation accelerates. Your thoughts shape outcomes almost immediately. That's why your mindset becomes sacred technology. Every emotion you emit is a command to the quantum field. Stay focused on what you desire, not what you fear. The moment you align intention with gratitude, reality responds. Doors open, synchronicities stack, money, people, and possibilities appear from angles you never anticipated. That's not luck, that's vibrational math. Uranus upgrades your software. Jupiter expands your reach. Together, They rewrite your code of destiny. You might also experience flashes of higher intelligence, intuitive downloads, innovative business ideas, inventions, or visionary art. Write everything down. The insights arriving now are blueprints for your next chapter, part of your cosmic contribution to humanity's awakening. The purpose behind the shock. Remember, this activation is not chaos for the sake of chaos. It's order disguised as surprise. A door slamming shut might actually be divine redirection toward the timeline that truly honors your soul contract. Sometimes the breakdown is the breakthrough. Uranus doesn't destroy, it liberates. It strikes where energy is stagnant, breaks open where truth has been buried, and shakes you awake where comfort has become a cage. That's why this event feels so personal. It's not punishing you, it's promoting you. Aquarius, you are the visionary of the zodiac, the architect of new systems and social evolution. You carry frequencies that the world hasn't fully learned to understand until now. When Uranus and Jupiter harmonize, those frequencies finally find resonance on Earth. Your ideas make sense, your voice carries weight, your presence magnetizes opportunity, the call to rise. This is your green light. Say yes to change, even if you don't know what's next. Say yes to the adventure of faith, even if it terrifies you. Say yes to the higher version of yourself, who already knows this was all meant to happen. The lightning isn't here to destroy, it's here to illuminate. It shows you the outlines of your next creation, your next calling, your next life. So stay open, stay grounded, and trust the unknown. Between the thunder and the calm, between the shock and the understanding, a new world is forming. And you, Aquarius, are its designer. This is your quantum shock of awakening. It's not the end, it's the ignition. Cosmic event number 3. The Lunar Alignment of Truth. The Chosen One's Rise, Aquarius. As the day unfolds on November 9th, the heavens form their final and most sacred pattern, the Lunar Alignment of Truth. This isn't a common alignment, it's a rare celestial configuration where the moon in Taurus forms a harmonious sextile to Pluto in Capricorn while aligning perfectly with the North Node, the point of destiny itself. If the previous events opened your spirit and electrified your path, this third one anchors everything into the physical world. It's where energy becomes matter, where intention takes shape, and where all the lessons of your past year finally crystallize into embodiment. The moon speaks in truth. The moon in Taurus grounds the emotional chaos stirred by recent cosmic storms. It calls you back into your body, your living temple, reminding you that your soul doesn't just exist in light, it exists here, in breath, skin, and action. This lunar alignment whispers, become the truth you've been seeking. You've spent months learning to trust intuition, to surrender to unseen timing, and to release control. Now, those spiritual principles will become visible in your world. You'll begin to notice that your emotional alignment directly shapes your reality, faster and more clearly than ever before. This energy doesn't ask you to perform spirituality, it invites you to embody it. The decisions you make, the boundaries you hold, the peace you choose in chaos, all of it becomes your living prayer. For Aquarius, this is the awakening of your soul contract, the sacred agreement you made before birth to bring transformation through consciousness. Every period of isolation, every heartbreak, every dark night of the soul has been initiation, preparing you for this exact vibration. The purification phase. When the moon aligns with Pluto, truth can no longer hide. You may witness secrets surfacing, not to harm, but to heal. People may reveal their true colors, and relationships built on illusion may dissolve overnight. This isn't betrayal, it's purification. The universe is cleansing your energetic field, so only what matches your authenticity can remain. Some Aquarians will feel this release physically. Tears that come without reason, trembling followed by a strange calm or a spontaneous wave of goosebumps as if touched by divine electricity. These sensations are your confirmation codes, proof that your frequency has shifted to the next octave of light. You're not breaking down. You're being refined like gold in fire. The impurities of fear, guilt, and self-doubt are melting away so your truth can shine unfiltered. Pluto's resurrection energy. Pluto, the planet of rebirth and transformation, now joins this dance, amplifying the theme of resurrection. It destroys what's false, not to punish, but to free. You'll no longer need to chase validation or prove your worth, because Pluto teaches that power doesn't come from approval. It comes from alignment. You start noticing subtle but profound changes. People listen differently when you speak. Opportunities find you instead of you chasing them. Even silence feels full of presence. This is the energy of embodiment. You are no longer trying to be light. You are light, walking. And people will feel it. They won't be able to explain it, but your frequency will calm rooms, inspire ideas, and awaken hearts. You'll realize that your existence itself has become medicine. Not because you're perfect, but because you're authentic. That's the mark of the chosen ones, souls who carry divine awareness in human form. The acceleration of manifestation. This alignment also supercharges manifestation speed. The gap between thought and reality shrinks dramatically. You'll think of someone, and they'll call. You'll visualize abundance, and an opportunity appears within hours. You'll declare peace, and conflicts dissolve without confrontation. But this power demands emotional discipline, because what you think and feel now becomes your script for tomorrow. Every thought is a seed, every emotion a frequency broadcast into the quantum field. That's why you must choose thoughts that align with faith, gratitude, and purpose. Fear and anger create distortion. Love and certainty create miracles. Under this energy, you are both the dreamer and the dream builder. You are learning to command reality, not through force, but through coherence, the matching of your inner state to your desired outcome. The lunar alignment teaches the sacred law. What's real will rise, what's false will fall. That's not a threat, it's a promise of freedom. Everything untrue in your life, false identities, outdated commitments, beliefs rooted in scarcity, begins to collapse so your true essence can lead. It may feel like endings, but it's actually editing. The universe revising your story to align with your highest script. The final initiation. The energy of November 9th serves as your final initiation before entering a brand new destiny cycle. You are no longer who you were. Not a week ago, not a year ago, not even an hour ago. The transformation that began with Neptune's awakening and Uranus's lightning now completes through embodiment. You've graduated from seeking signs to being one. You've gone from learning lessons to teaching them through your energy. And now, the universe asks for one final act of faith. Live your truth without apology. Speak it, walk it, radiate it. Don't dilute your light to fit into spaces that no longer match your vibration. Your authenticity is not rebellion, it's divine alignment. The moon in Taurus blesses stability after storm. Pluto ensures the wisdom of rebirth. The North Node opens the path forward. Together, they form a holy trinity that seals your transformation into matter. So, when you look back on this period months from now, you'll realize this was the moment everything shifted from potential to proof. The dreams that once lived only in meditation will now breathe in real time. The energy you carried silently will begin to shape reality visibly. This is the birth of your embodied truth. It's the unveiling of the version of you that your higher self always knew was waiting. The world is finally catching up to who you already are. Aquarius, the chosen ones rise not through dominance, but through resonance. Your light teaches simply by existing. Your authenticity heals without words, and your courage to be seen in truth activates the same courage in others. The Lunar Alignment of Truth doesn't end your journey, it crowns it. You've crossed the threshold. The veil is gone. The new era has begun. Aquarius, November 9th, 2025, will be remembered as the day the sky spoke directly to your soul. The Solar-Neptune Gateway opens your spiritual vision. The Uranus Activation electrifies your destiny, and the Lunar Alignment of Truth births your divine embodiment. You are not just witnessing cosmic events, you're participating in them. Every heartbeat, every emotion, every intuitive nudge is part of your awakening. If you've been waiting for proof that you're on the right path, this is it. The synchronicities, the timing, the signs, they're all evidence that you've graduated into a higher frequency. Don't rush, don't resist. Between November 9th and the days that follow, your job is simple. Stay open, stay grounded, stay faithful. Your light is needed now more than ever. You are one of the chosen ones, the bridge between old Earth and new Earth. Every act of kindness, every word of truth, every choice made in love ripples across dimensions. So, as the universe rearranges itself in your favor, remember, the biggest miracles are not outside you, they're awakening within you. If you feel this truth in your spirit, comment below, "I am ready for my cosmic destiny." And if this message resonated, share it, because the more awakened Aquarians there are, the faster the world shifts. Until next time, stay luminous, stay limitless, and remember, the stars don't control you, they reveal you.